What's going on, guys? Welcome back to CHISME Report. I'm your host, Danny Flores. Que rollo con todos ustedes. Hopefully, you guys are having a wonderful day. Let me actually fix this camera angle. I don't know. Okay. It might be better now. Let me check. Sorry. So sorry. But welcome, guys. Welcome back to the CHISME Report. Today we have a major update with this whole Andrea McCray and Marvon McCray situation story. But first things first, before always we want people to get in here, I gotta share this. I gotta share this live to my main page because not a lot of people are on here. Not a lot of people follow me on this new page. So let me go ahead and share this on the CHISME Report page. That way everyone could come over. But shout out to everyone that made it into this video, into this chat. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. So shout out. I was literally gonna type in my whole last name because that is the freaking thing. Hold on. What the hell? I don't know what I'm doing. All right, guys. Hello. Welcome in. It takes 60 days with 1,000 subscribers to be eligible. Yeah, it does. It does take a long time. I'm live on my second page. All right, let's see. Hopefully people get it. Hopefully people could see this. All right. Okay, there. Shared. If you guys could do me a big favor too, also hit that share button for me, please. I would be appreciated. I would appreciate you guys a lot. So yeah, first things first, I want to give a huge shout out to my boy Ryan for this chain. Ryan Boyce for this chain, After Dark chain. Really dope. I really like it. I feel like I'm in Wakanda, dude, with this chain. Dope as hell. But all right, we're gonna wait for people to hop on. Basically today I did not want to cross post it. I'm still gonna post it over there after I'm done here. So basically just a re-upload over there. But I did not want to cross post this because I don't want to go back and forth with comments, guys. So yeah, on Monday I was like looking at my phone, looking over there on the screen, and I'm like, bro, this is tough. I can't. If you guys don't know this about me, I cannot multitask whatsoever. I suck. Yes, I was wondering if you saw this body cam, Molly. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that. We're just gonna wait for a few more people to hop on. But yes, there's updates with this whole Andrea McCray and Marvon story. Not it's actually a big update. Just because I have not given you guys an update, guys. Hold on, we're still waiting for a few people to hop on. I believe it's a huge update in this story because a lot of people. So I don't know when this story happened. I don't know where you guys were at or whatever, but you know, a lot of people had mixed feelings of this story. Mostly people were blaming Andrea McCray on the situation, that she had something to do with this. She did this to him and stuff like that. YouTubers went with it. And I'm not even going to lie and say here, I did not go with it because I'm a CHISME channel. So I talk about what the CHISME is going around the community, especially since Andrea McCray was on Facebook or is on Facebook. Not too sure if she still is, but I talked about it. And I do want to apologize because I did go with what everyone was saying. You know, there's creators like Molly Go Lightly, Justin. I don't know. My friend calls him the orange dude. I don't know his name. I think it's Justin, the one that Molly always goes live with. Him, and then there's another girl that, you know, there's a lot of people that had you know, this theory going on that Andrea had something to do with it. But it turns out the police cleared her name. She has nothing to do with this. Someone asked, is Vaughn alive or on life support? I don't know. I want to say he is on life support, but I honestly don't know, right? I don't want to give you guys false information because, to be honest, no one knows. A few months ago, it did come out that he passed away, but it was all a hoax. We went through that. But anyways, the police department actually came out with a report. And this report actually, I believe it was out in November of 2022. The orange dude. I don't know his name. So this report came out and it basically cleared Andrea McCray's. Andrea McCray's name. So it reads, on 11/16/2022, I received Marvon McCray's medical records from Special Agent Matthew Braz or Braz with the Naval Criminal Investigative Service. The medical records show that Marvon McCray had been taking a number of prescribed medications for various medical conditions. Of those found in the report were blank medications dating back to 2016 and continuing to 2022. He also had been prescribed blank for blank, which was discontinued in 2019. So I believe the police department actually blocked out what he was prescribed, the medications. They did their own, blocking out here. So yes, this is what they did. The Yuma Police Department, sorry. I believe they didn't want to show us what he was prescribed. But anyways, it keeps going. The Yuma Police Department has determined there is insufficient evidence to show that Marvon McCray was prompted in his decision to harm himself or was assisted in his subsequent action of himself. It was suggested in the course of the investigation that Andrea McCray actively facilitated Marvon McCray in the process of the event. A review of the 911 recording placed by Andrea McCray on 5/23/22 provided no evidence that he was assisted in the act. The audio recording illustrated that Andrea McCray cut the rope that was applied to Marvon's neck and subsequently provided him CPR until the arrival of rescue personnel. It was also suggested that medications administered to Marvon McCray by Andrea McCray caused him to have blank. Review of Marvon McCray's medical records revealed that Marvon had been taking blank medication dating back to 2016 and was receiving ongoing professional medical care for the condition. So once again, they did not want to say what type of medication and stuff like that. And if you guys, this last paragraph, okay, let me just read this and then we'll talk about it. Reports of child neglect concerning that McCray children were investigated by DCS and Tucson Police Department. Investigative inquiries are initiated through the appointed department in accordance with agency policies. The Yuma Police Department has concluded the investigation into this matter. So the last paragraph, a lot of people, this was another narrative that people had. People were really, I guess, concerned about Andrea's kids, what she was feeding them, blah, blah, blah. There was a lot of conspiracy theories on it, right? So, yeah, they took it. They did this whole investigation. They said the kids are okay. They're good. And, yeah, that's that. They cleared Andrea's name. But there's still some people out there, Molly Golightly, that don't believe this. She probably thinks this police report is fake. And guys, I'm not a big fan of Molly because apparently after this thing came out, right? Let me go to her page. After this came out, she put out a video. I don't know if she was saving it for something like this to happen, but let me go to her page. She put out a police cam video. Hold on. And apparently it debunks this whole report. I don't know what's going on with her. Do I not see it anymore? Did she delete it? Hold up. Guys, please let me know if she deleted the report. Because I'm not seeing it. Wait, did she delete it, bro? Okay, if you guys go to... never mind, don't leave this. I need you guys here. Sorry, but anyway, she put out like a body, the police, the footage that they took of Andrea. I don't know if... I don't see it, y'all. I do not see it. Oh, wait, never mind. I see it right here. Sorry. Hold on, let's see this. Okay. So this is what she put out, right? Yeah.
She tried that.
All right.
Andrea McCray had a lot of pictures.
All right. So I have not seen this video. I want to see what's going on, what she said about this. Because, yeah, if she debunks this report, it's going to be insane, bro. Why
now
are people
like this? 500 people. Okay,
let's see this. Let's just watch this for a little bit.
I was in a rush to come home. I got to speak to a young lady who I've known for quite some time, and she told me that she had put in a request. I knew she put in that request, and sure enough, they got back to her. So we'll go over to my Facebook, and we're going to look at just a couple of little pictures.
Okay, sorry, I gotta pause this because people are saying, commenting, is Molly still trying to blame Dre? I don't know. It does seem like it, guys. In the beginning, she and her little panel were going in like super hard on Andrea, and I do have I have to give a shout out to my friend Down the Rabbit Hole News, because she put things in perspective for me. Like I said, we were when this whole started, I was like, yo, I was believing these rumors, right? What people were saying. And my friend was like, no, Danny, you can't be like this. You got to look at both sides, and you can't blame someone without, being like, without the police having evidence that it was actually them. So shout out to my friend for actually telling my dumbass what's right from wrong, So I do want to give a shout out to her. But yeah, let's continue with this because it's probably interesting.
From oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Okay. Enough of that. Did they load? Did I even put them on my Facebook? Okay, let's put them on my Facebook. This way they can come right up.
I'm mad. She has a tip jar. Literally.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So these are pictures that are taken outside of the McCray house. So if you're new, and I know I got a lot of new subs, and I want to say thank you for subscribing and spending your time here with me.
She always seems like she's drunk, bro. Like, why do you talk this slow?
The Marvon McCray case was very compelling for a lot of us. If you don't know, Dre McCray was a young lady who had a lot of followers because she did makeup, and she had an MLM thing where she would sell some crappy jewelry, and she was at the top of her game. She used to do her makeup very well. And one of the most endearing qualities that she had was she was very funny. She was captivating at one time. She was a very interesting, funny young girl who drew in a pretty big audience. And when she had her channel, she was mainly on Facebook.
Yes, Molly is a big liar,
she's not a
guys.
YouTuber. But she would have these lives where she would showcase her life and her children. They were simple people. And she married a...
Anyways, I'm not going to watch this. She's taking forever to get to the point, but let's see what she narrates, or how she narrates this police cam, if she does.
Thank you for becoming a member, Love Lakers. We're going to show you
Justin, shut up.
Body cam footage in order of how I got it. So we're going to share it. The girl that sent it to me does not want credit.
What the heck is this? Oh, the body. Sorry. I'm like, why is this so loud?
Justin, do you want to come up? There's the link, Justin, if you want to come up.
Come here, little puppy. Come on my show, puppy.
There you go.
Bro, I can't stand them both. I'm sorry, but I can't.
Okay. I'm going to continue to watch. Okay. This is it. It's still loading, so that's probably...
Just download it, dude.
I could download it, but I could still view it. This is the McCray house that they're walking up to right now. This is the first video.
Once again, why is she showing this video?
Where are the children?
Mom, come to you now! Exclamation mark. My babies are inside.
They're inside. Why don't we go around, give these guys room to work?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow.
You know what? You're right. You're right, Anna. Why am I showing this video? Sorry, I'm not gonna show you what Molly put. But just keep in mind, guys, the police cleared Andrea's name, and she's not involved with anything that happened with Marvin. So yeah, I don't know if I heard Molly is still blaming Andrea for basically everything. She's still going with that narrative that, she had something to do with it. Listen, the police said otherwise, so I'm going with what the police said. So that's that. That's the update I have for you guys with the whole Marvin situation. I love you, Danny, but I think you should have a limit. If they want to see it, they can go look it up. Keep your integrity strong. Yes, I do. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, that's that with the whole McCray situation. Another thing I want to get into is my boy Ryan. Listen, Brian, I shouted you out. You gave me the chain, but you went, okay, when was it? Monday, Sunday? I don't know. This guy went live, and it was for like 5 hours. He had a 5-hour live, bro. A 5-hour live. And in this panel, in this live, he had a lady that I talked about here on the platform. And let's just see what happened. Let's just see what happened, because Ryan defended me and he had some thoughts about the CHISME report. So let's see. What the heck happened? Sorry, y'all. It had a refresh. Hold on, let me see where the timestamp is again. Oh, okay, I think it's there. All right.
Your life was stuck. Period. Motherfucking period.
Somebody tag the CHISME report. Fuck Danny.
First of all, hold on. What you mean, fuck Danny?
She's no, because she made a joke on her private page about people having to pay for a surgery. She's like, all right, who's gonna pitch in? I know, because I'm on her private page.
No. I asked my personal friends to give me $5 to get a new butt.
But
it was a joke. And he put it on the CHISME report.
I personally like
my boy is gone. Anyway, so before I continue playing, so yes, this is the lady I talked about, or girl, Elisa Duran. So I did apologize to her already through private message. So what had happened, I don't know if you guys remember, if you guys are new here. So a few months ago, it was when, I don't know, because I still talk about people that beg here. But, back in the day, I was going in on, I was going hard on people. I was going in on them because they would beg. So someone actually screenshotted her, I guess in her personal account, that she was asking for money for a new butt. So I did go with it, and I said, yo, why are you doing this? Why are you asking for money for a BBL? I told her that that you have a snake in your friend group, because she did say that was my personal page. I don't know why you brought it up to the CHISME report. I was just joking. I did tell her, yo, you have snakes in your friend group, so please be careful. But like I said, I do apologize. I messaged her and said, you know what? If it was a joke, my bad. I put it out there, and she said she didn't go live for a week because of me. So I'm not that type of dude. I'm not the person that, I guess, I don't know. I'm a cool dude. I'm a cool dude, right? So I have a heart, not like these other people are, but I have a heart. So I apologized and said, you know what? I'm sorry. I forced you not to go live, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. She might still not like me, but I apologize, Elisa. I apologize. But anyways, let's continue because I like what my boy Ryan said. He gave me some criticism too. So let's see.
Regardless of like a public opinion, I like Danny. He's a cool ass dude. On a personal level,
Thank
I
you,
like
Ryan.
Danny.
I think he's cool.
Yeah,
But
he's
you
cool.
know what? It's like I was telling him, like, you don't even know me. You went based on what somebody else told you. It was on my personal page, and I was asking my personal friends.
Oh, he
I
covered
was,
you?
yes, I was not asking in my business page. I was not asking anybody for money. When I go live, I sweat a lot because, you know, I'm going through menopause. I'm fucking old.
Okay. I'm seeing people saying they're freezing. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know. Is it freezing for everyone or is it just some people? Because if it's freezing for everyone, I could restart it. I don't know what to do. But if it's freezing for some people, just I guess skip 10 minutes or 10 minutes, 10 seconds, and then it should be good, or go in and then come back. I don't know. It hasn't frozen my side. Okay. It looks like, yes, off and on freezings. Oh, all right. So I suggest maybe some of you guys that are freezing, go back and then come here. Yeah, it freezes every few seconds, but everyone's live does it. Okay. Sorry, guys. You might want to go 10 seconds. We'll see. But let's continue with this video.
You know, so everybody's always trying to buy me a fan. I don't want a fan from anybody, you know?
The one thing.
So I'm always telling them, no. So in my personal page, I told everybody, my personal friends, to give me $5 for a new butt. And my friends sent me $5 for a new butt.
It was a joke, though.
It was a joke.
No, honestly, the one thing I would say about Danny and the CHISME report is I think personally, on a personal level, I don't know him that well. I have talked to him a little bit, just briefly, on a personal level. I like him on a personal level. The one thing I would say is because he's just now beginning to become on, like, it's where it's like turning from a hobby to a professional
What
status. Is like do a little bit more research. Like,
Okay.
Thank you. That's what I told him.
ask a little bit more questions. He has done.
You sound dead.
with
Me too, girl.
But
Rest in peace.
All right. So here's the thing. I should have told Ryan this when I talked to him. So here's the thing with doing research. So I'm going to go back to the definition of chisme, guys. Chisme is just literally gossip that's going around the community. It's not verified. Obviously, with some things, I do have to dig a little more, but I understand where they're coming from because I get this all the time. Like the people that watch me, or if I talk about some certain people, they're like, "You bro, do a little more research." But I totally forgot to mention this to Ryan. Like I said, chisme is you don't necessarily have to do the research because it's there. I don't know if that sounds bad or not, or if I'm getting my point across, but literally I'm talking about what I see in the community, in the chisme world, whatever you want to call it. But yes, I get that a lot. But I like, this is a chisme report, not news report. Yes, there's a difference between chisme and news. But you know, I respect Ryan. I'm open for criticism. I'm not the type of person that you criticize me and then I'm like, you know what, F you, blah blah blah. But listen, I'll ask questions. I'll ask all the questions needed. But yeah, I just want to say that real quick because people get confused of what chisme is.
But he's becoming to a level where now it's like becoming a very very popular. So I would say ask a little bit more questions before you go live and talk about certain subjects. At least do a little bit more research before I understand.
You too kind.
But I do appreciate him because he does do it with a humane level versus other people where they're just like trying to like bash people. And I don't think he's that person. I don't think he like tries to bash people. And he does come at.
Yes, he tries.
I don't think he comes. I don't know. Personal opinion.
Look,
Personal opinion. Me personal opinion. I don't think he tries to come at like.
Bro, I love these drunk lives. I asked Ryan, bro, do you remember what happened? He's like, bro, I honestly don't know what I said. he apologized. He's like, I'm sorry if I said anything wrong. I'm like, bro, no, you're good. You didn't say anything bad. But I don't know. I'm living for these drunk moments.
A level to where like he tries to bash people. But I do think he does now at a point now where he has a certain level of following where he does need to come to a point where now he has to do the research versus just like going out publicly and saying certain stuff. He does need to be responsible to ask questions and do his little bit more research than he did before and be responsible with what he says. Because he said some stuff about me. Like, hold up. He said some stuff about me where I'm like,
you know who he fucking compared me, that motherfucker? He compared me to this bitch that be asking for money to pay her fucking mortgage. I'm like, motherfucker, oh hell no. He compared me to a girl that be asking for money for everything. I don't be asking for money for nothing. I'm like, hell no.
I think at the time I might have compared her to Maybay. I don't know. I don't know. I totally forgot. I honestly forgot who I compared her to, but yeah. Hey, listen, I'm not mad at Elisa. This is fun. This is fun.
I'm just cooking, having fun. I'm going to school, trying to get my career, trying to help people. Teacher Lisa.
I like Danny. I like Danny on a personal level, but he's getting to the point where now
get him drunk. Huevito or get drunk.
He's turning from a position where he was like kind of like I would say like it's like a very like personal level versus now where he's turning into like a professional level.
I'm trying to figure out where Ryan is home. He's home safe.
Hold on, let me see. Danny, I agree with you. Only agree with you. Sometimes where the heck I go? Speak on someone, don't know who they are, confused people. That's okay. Did it freeze again? No, it did not freeze. Sorry. I'm down here in the screen, guys.
Girl. We're gonna Uber him home.
I'm home. I'm at my home. I'm at my home. I'm good. Like where I was earlier was literally across the street, and I just walked there. The place that I was gonna go to where I asked,
you have a bar across the street.
I asked you guys where
Bro, what
the
happened?
best places to hit up or whatever.
They are.
And Monday and Tuesday they were closed, so I went across the street and I just got.
You have a bar across the street. Yes, you're right, Ryan. He started to
ask more questions. Yeah.
Okay, so the thing, here's another thing that I get a lot. So when people say, yo, you need to ask more questions, bro, these influencers don't reply to me, bro. Wouldn't it be best for, if I had a relationship with these influencers, not saying that I necessarily have to have like a buddy relationship, but like, bro, if I reach out to you, just give your side of the story. That's all. Like, I mean, I guess that's reporty. That's the most reporty I would get. But these influencers don't reply to me. Some do, but not all of them. But I mean, I guess it is what it is. So, hold on. I want to see a little bit more.
He's fucking stupid.
What I like is that he does keep kids off limits.
Mm-hmm.
And
he what?
I say he keeps kids off limits. Like, you don't talk about people's kids.
Of course.
That's what I like, because not a lot of people do that. Like, they lose, like, that value.
Are you talking about Danny?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Genuinely, I think Danny's a good person. But he's coming from a level where he's like, turning from a hobby to a professional.
Elisa cracks me up. She begins with, F Danny, loser, whatever. No, I think he's a good person, too.
I think he is, too. But I told him, you need to do your fucking research. Because you straight went to my fucking personal account.
I did not go to your account.
And you brought in my personal to my business account together, and it's something very separate.
Yeah.
Whatever I am in my personal account has nothing to do with my business. Look, the mom that I am has nothing to do with the woman that parties. The woman that parties has nothing to do with the businesswoman. The businesswoman has nothing to do with a friend. I'm different kind of characters.
I didn't know that you.
Just a FYI, I did not bash her parenting. Okay, I guess bashed because she was asking allegedly. It was a joke according to her, And now I see it was a joke, I guess. But I just talked about how she was asking for money for a BBL.
I didn't know that he covered you guys. I've been on the CHISME report like 3 or 4 times now at this point. So I'm like, oh shit. But he has messaged me.
He's helpful too. I have followed people after he brought my attention.
Ryan needs an award.
Girl, but will you follow a woman? A woman, okay? He said that I was asking for money to get my body done. That's not even true.
At least, sorry, I'm not gonna argue, but no, you posted that. I did not know it was a joke, bro. I don't follow you. I got this screenshot it and sent to me. So once again, my apologies.
Yes, but that's not even true. And I don't want nobody to follow me for a gossip. I want people to follow me for the crazy cooking professional chef that I am.
The crazy. Whatever happened before she said this didn't exist.
Someone said the girl on the right, on the top right, is staying out of it. Yeah, she is.
That's why I stopped.
She's probably right now watching. Hello, shout out to you.
Going live for a whole week because I didn't want nobody to come to my page.
Which I apologize.
Because of his CHISME report.
That sucks.
You're
I'm sorry.
That's character. Elisa. Yes. One of my personal friends is a fucking rata.
Yes.
Exactly. I was like, when I saw her, I was like,
he wants an interview with you, Ryan.
What happened?
All right. Elisa starts playing Ramon Ayala. I'm not gonna get copyrighted here on this over this live, but yeah, that just a little bit I wanted to show you guys. It was just funny. I talked to Ryan. We're bros. We're cool. He says he's down to do a podcast. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do it pretty soon. So yeah, share this video if you guys want that to happen, please. But the next thing we got to talk about, as many of you know, hello, I'm on this new page, right? I'm on this new page because something's wrong with my other page. I'm not on Facebook jail anymore. It's just my demonetization that's going on, and I don't know. It's probably gonna get fixed within a few days. I honestly don't know. It could be a few days, 30 days, and 90 days. I hope it's not 90 days, please. That's fucking 3 months. But anyways, one of our friends from the show is enjoying my downfall, and I'm not even mad because I would have the same energy if it happened to her. But you know, the one and only Ms. Dora. Trust me, it's not a long video. It's just 3 minutes. Just something funny to show you guys because she's loving this. And like I said, I'm not mad. I would be doing the same shit if she got demonetized, you know. I would have the same energy.
Highlighters in the middle. 16 for this one. So cute, you guys. It has the bunny outside, and then it has the you saved the CHISME report guy. He's in Facebook jail. Karma's a motherfucking bitch.
Hold on, sorry. Oh, Danny, did someone tell you someone ran to Dora? What do you mean, ran to Dora? Danny, my feed is filled with your videos, old and new. She reported you. Who report? Yo, what's going on? Oh, heck. Yeah, me too. I can't stand. Okay. So whoever put Stark, what do you mean by someone ran to Dora?
Get it for being a pendejo.
Wait, what?
Karma's a motherfucking bitch. That's what he gets for being a pendejo. No, he's not, girl. He is. Oh my God, that is the funniest thing I've heard. That's actually, you made my night.
Dora's gonna get humbled real quick. Just watch. No, I'm not saying like right now, but.
Hey, girl. He's on the Facebook jail.
Bro, she's trying so hard to laugh, bro. Hold on, let me replay this. She's literally trying so hard to laugh. Like she doesn't want to laugh, but she's doing that. New sound by Danny. What, her laugh? Look at. She even goes down like.
Actually, you made my night, girl. He's on the Facebook jail.
Ooh, I'm gonna get sound bites out of this. I made her night, y'all.
We should make some shit up just to piss him off.
That's crazy that I made her night and not even. No, never mind. Never mind. Oof. Thank God you thank you God for stopping. No.
That's what he gets. That's what he gets for talking shit about people. That's what he gets.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Someone said we should come together and have her page. No, please don't do that. I'm not. Listen, don't do that. Don't report no one's page. No, I don't. I'm not for that. You know what I mean? So don't do that, please. Don't. This is entertainment. This is good. This is a show. We don't want people, to go report the people. Please. I'm being serious. I'm being dead ass. Don't do that. That's whack.
Oh, that is hilarious. Okay. 1083, 1286, 1381. He got demonetized. Really? How did somebody get demonetized like that?
Really?
Yes, broke Facebook rules. Oh my God.
Someone says she's watching right now.
He was for sharing a... What is CA? What is CA video? What is that? Oh my God. Pero he was somehow have you. What does that mean though? Okay.
Yes, we're going to have you on the live because you're a friend of the show.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck anyways. That's what he gets. Karma's a motherfucking bitch.
Ooh, have the same energy. Have the same energy later.
Do we have more of these? Oh, Daddy, I put it out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why would he do that?
Se hace pendeja too, like.
Shame on him for doing that. Well, that's what he gets.
People.
It was YouTube, that's why.
People also take shit out of context. Like, people really think that I posted that video just to post it, But no, I posted that video like I wanted something to like, bro. That whole video. I shouldn't have posted, and yeah, I literally at the time I posted that video because something needed to be done. I tried to share everything with Facebook, and Facebook just gets the wrong people, and it's understandable. It was my fault. But yeah. Hold on, let me see. Why y'all and Dora have beef? Bro, I don't know. I don't know. Ask her. She just dislikes me. I mean, I dislike her too, but yeah, I don't know. But anyways, let's keep playing. There's a little bit left.
All right, Daddy. Oh my God, that's horrible. So now he's a detective, and he's putting crime on there. Oh my God, I thought it was entertainment.
She's so
that
stupid.
That is not entertainment, you guys. That is not entertainment. That should actually be reported to the authorities and not posted on social media.
It was.
Oh my God, that's not entertainment. Isn't he entertainment though? I thought he was entertainment. That's not entertainment.
Oh my
we
God.
cannot put entertainment with real crime. That's completely different. That is completely different.
Well, according to the mom, hold on. Daddy says, "Yeah, shut up. Let's work." But anyways, according to the mom of that little girl, I'm not even gonna mention her name because I heard shit yesterday, which I'll tell you guys right now. According to the mom of that little girl, she said everything's Gucci. They went to check her house. Blah blah blah. So, I don't. Basically, it's not a crime according to some people, but yes. This page is about entertainment, the CHISME, and also I will bring up topics that are very serious and need to be looked at, such as the video I have posted, which my dumb I shouldn't have. But anyways, going to that video. So someone actually sent me a message yesterday saying that JJ Nicole XO and her cousin are trying to report my page. So they're trying to report my page for BULLY. Because I'm a BULLY, I guess, which is kind of whack. But hopefully that it gets me pissed off. Hopefully that doesn't happen, right? Hopefully that doesn't happen. But as always, you guys can catch me on YouTube we're all Gucci over there, right? But that's that with that. Another thing I wanted to talk about, because it's another friend of the show. As many of you know, it's occurring her calling him DAD. Yeah, daddy. That's what the rumors are. Yes. She's not making a whole live YouTube. Anyways, another friend of the show, she goes by the name of MustBeCindy. And listen, before you guys comment saying, okay, why are you taking her side? Just because I dislike a person, or with Cindy, sorry, I'm fucking burpy. With Cindy, I don't even dislike her. I don't hate her. It's just honestly something funny to go back and forth. Yeah, she did come at me for saying that I posted her relationship or something. Anyways, lo pasado. That's old shit, right? But anyways, apparently she was on TikTok live because she was on TikTok live mad. I was like, bro, why can't you be on Facebook? But I understand TikTok pays you sometimes too. It's all Gucci. You got to get your money. But she was on TikTok live and she was mad because apparently a fan of hers or someone had booked Brandon's grupo. If you guys don't know, Brandon plays in a grupo. I don't know what the grupo name is. Grupo is like he would say band in English. He plays for a grupo. Someone actually booked him. And then I guess Brandon said yes first. And then he's like, you know what? I can't do this anymore because I have this going on. And he's also going to Panama. He's going to Panama. So he's like, he kind of basically canceled the booking with the girl, but he did give the girl the money back. He gave the girl the money back. He gave her, other grupo numbers and things like that. So, she wouldn't have been without one. The ones he recommended are excellent. He said they play as good as his grupo. Don't know, but this is what went down on live yesterday. Let's play this.
Social media, when this is my social media and not Brandon's job, is fucking tacky on their end. Brandon, just like with anything that happens or whenever plans change or whatever, people try to figure it out, and they try to figure it out for people. Hold
on, more context to this. I totally forgot to mention. So the girl, Brandon and the girl talked. That's when, they gave him the grupo or whatever, the other grupo names. The girl was cool on the phone, but after they hung up, the girl went to Cindy's social medias and started bashing, I guess, Brandon and stuff. So Cindy was mad saying, yo, why are you bringing Brandon's work, to my social media? Which is totally understandable. If she was acting hella different. I don't know if she was trying to get clout. I don't know, right? But she was acting hella different, saying, yo, Brandon did this to me, blah, blah, blah. He canceled last minute. Don't know. But this is what she's talking about right now. Sorry for missing that big ass context.
Social media, when this is my social media and not Brandon's job, is fucking tacky on their end. Brandon, just like with anything that happens or whenever plans change or whatever, people try to figure it out, and they try to figure it out for people not to be upset. So Brandon has hookups of grupos that are just as fucking amazing as they are, and one of his guys is actually in Mexico, and he was to come back, and he hasn't came back, and so that and Brandon's trip, obviously, with me to Panama, caused them in advance to let them know, hey, we're not going to be able to play for you guys. After all, here's the selection of groups.
I still got them a couple groups.
Here's the selection of groups that we're gonna that we're recommending to you. They're available to play for you. That way you're not completely left out. We'll give you guys your deposit back and everything. This bitch literally hits fucking Brandon up and is so nice to him on the phone and tells him hey, we really wanted you guys to play for us, and unfortunately you guys can't play. And he's like, I know, I'm sorry. He's like, but I have you the two groups. She's like, I'm gonna check them out. Talks to him so nice on the phone. He gives them their deposit back, and then this girl is coming on my social media platforms to literally come and talk shit about him and how he's handling his business. That shit just ain't it. No, that's just, you just don't do that. If you're gonna act like that, you should have acted like that on the phone with him. And then
honestly, I don't know why the girl did that. She was acting so cool via the phone, and then on social media she's acting different. That is not cool whatsoever, in my opinion. But yeah,
maybe he would have handled the situation for her a little bit different. The fact that she literally acted all fucking cool on the phone with him and then wants to come on here and talk shit on my social media, girl.
And the thing is,
you know what I mean?
Told her, I didn't tell her I'll send you the deposit back another day. I told her, right now, tonight, before the night ends, text texted me like basically like with exclamation marks, like yelling. Like I was like, oh, are you kidding me? Like I told you I was gonna get.
No, right now, and he's literally driving, dude. And then she's texting him, and she's like, "Are you gonna send it now?" She's like, "Cause I need to book the other group." And I was like, "Babe, just send it to her." I was like, just send it to her. Like that way, you know, you don't have problems or whatever. Like just, you know. And he literally sent it to her while he was fucking driving because she was texting him like that. But it's like, but it's just sad because it's like, bro. First of all.
Oh, it paused. I wonder how much the deposit was. Okay, come on, internet. It's not my internet. It's the screen recording. Don't worry, guys. It's not the video.
Oh, shit. Like, he still went out of his way. Don't go yet, babe, because...
One thing is, she also...
So, I'm seeing people in the chat. I agree with Cindy on this one. I do, too. This is what I was going with in the beginning. Like, just because I dislike or have something, a beef going on with the influencer, I'm not going to be... you know, bashing them all the time, bro. I'm gonna say how it is. Like, if I'm on your side, if I'm not on your side, what I think about the situation. I guess people wanted me to bash Cindy because she brings up the CHISME channel right now instead of the CHISME report. She says CHISME channel, but yeah, I don't know. People are weird.
She threatened to call me out, and I'm like, okay, like go for it.
She threatened you to call you out?
That's what he told me. Well,
but she didn't tell you.
No, she didn't tell me, but she told him like, I'm gonna call him out and like send it to the CHISME channel, whatever.
Ew.
And I'm like, I'm not that important.
Not
like,
the fucking.
I'm gonna call him out and like send it to the CHISME channel, whatever.
Ew.
And I'm like, I'm not that important.
Not
like,
the fucking
relax.
CHISME channel. No, and I bet you anything, like she probably did. Turn it off, baby, so it doesn't beep. I bet you anything she probably did. And that's the fucked up part is that literally people will pick up on that shit and talk so much shit when at the end of the day, that's things that happen like in businesses sometimes. Like as long as you're handling it professionally, you're literally trying to find a replacement for her. Like you're trying to help her so that she has like a smooth everything. It's like, why are you on here acting like if he just whole ass fucking ghosted you, didn't give you your money back, like it's just fucking
Listen, I understand if Brandon did ghost her and did not send the refund or whatever, the payment, whatever she's asking for. I understand. That's understandable. Yes, I'm gonna be like, that's fucked up, why you did that. But no, Brandon was I guess professional. Someone said Brandon was not professional. In my opinion, he was. He literally told her beforehand, like, you know what, I'm not gonna be able to make your party. I gotta go somewhere. I'm busy, and he literally gave her a list of other grupos and her money back. So in my opinion, I do think that's professional of him. So yeah, someone said, not the CHISME channel. I'm glad it's not the CHISME report. But yeah, I do think he was professional.
Just like disrespecting you. Like he handled you with respect, he gave you your money back, he tried to find somebody for you. Don't fucking come on my social media platforms and talk your fucking shit because you're acting like if we were fucking handling the situation like just unprofessionally, you know what I mean? Like, so it's just
I got her two
like
groups.
what the fuck
money back,
like this is my social media, yeah, Brandon's on it, but like
I got her two
like
groups.
what the fuck
money back,
like this is my social media, yeah, Brandon's on it, but like bro, don't do that shit. Like, and I've always fucking feared that shit. I said the fucking day that something fucking happens and that like people know who I am, like people just do it to like pa chingar la madre, dude. It's like, come.
Hold on, guys. I got to read the comments because once I don't read them, I get lost. I lose them. So someone said, but to cancel on someone can be so frustrating. Yes, it can be, but in reality, what's more frustrating? Them canceling and giving you a list of grupos and your money back, or them canceling and you don't hear shit from them, you don't get your money back, you don't even get like recommendations on who you could get. So I'm gonna leave that up to you. And then another person said, so if someone hires Brandon, you have to go about Cindy's schedule. So this is what I thought too. Like, I hope he's not doing that because that's bad business on his part. Is he doing that? I don't know. Maybe he totally forgot that he was going on this trip and said yes without even thinking about the future. But in the future, from now, then I hope he doesn't do that. Like, I hope he doesn't go based on Cindy's schedule. Like, if you committed to something, it's your job to fulfill it, like go with it. So yes, I hope it wasn't this case. I don't think it was, but I'm just saying.
And
I don't think it's
I get
her.
it. I get how bad,
I don't think it's her. I think it's someone that was there which is what he told me.
Channel. Bro, I cannot believe that shit. Like, I'm fucking literally, like, it's just, it's... just things that just shouldn't be on social media. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, like, that's just stuff that is between his business and him. Like, why the fuck bring it on here on my fucking platforms? Like, that's between y'all. Like,
of
not
course, of course I said yes in the beginning, but did I know all this was gonna happen? No, and I told her weeks in advance. I gave her her deposit back and I got her replacements. I didn't make her go search for replacements.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was willing to even help her get.
Yeah, so that's what happened on the live. Honestly, don't know if the girl that booked him sent this to me. I don't know. I just got these recordings. So I was like, you know what? This is interesting to talk about because when it comes to Cindy, people think I bash her all the time, right? But no, I understand where they're coming from. Did she reach out to you, Danny? Who? Cindy? Because she didn't. Or who are you talking about? At the end of the day, we are all human and things do come up. Yes, they do. Because you ruined it because he or you want him to go to Panama with you. So there's another narrative people have, another theory out there. People are saying, Cindy, if you're watching this, it's not me, but from the grapevine, people are saying that Cindy can't go to places alone. She always has to take someone with her. I don't know if that's true. It's just CHISME. But yeah, I don't know. Someone say it's not because Cindy had two places alone events because Brandon had to work. Yeah, I don't know what that. Yeah, I don't know. She was waiting for her passport, so she got it maybe. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. I just gave you my opinion on things. The girl that I don't know if it was her. I don't think it was her. It sounded like the girl that sent me this or the person that sent me this. It sounded like they were just watching and like, here's good CHISME, I guess. But yeah, I'm the same way. I never go anywhere alone. Me too. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I like to have somebody with me, especially if it's like a big event or something. Because, bro, I'm not gonna look stupid in the corner like someone else, like just watching everyone. Which, you know, if I have to, then I have to, you know. But yeah. Brandon said it last night. One of his band members is in Mexico and will not be back on time. Plus 2 weeks is enough time to get another banda. Yes, agree with you. Agree with you. All these influencers, I know we like the drama. We toxicas. So they do this on purpose. Yep. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the CHISME report. Don't worry, I'm not leaving. I'm staying here for another 8 minutes to chat with you guys. So you guys have anything for me to talk about or want me to cover something, let me know and I'll write it down. But Brandon is on Cindy's schedule. That's the point. Listen. I don't know all about that. Like I said, I actually haven't kept up with them I haven't kept up with them, y'all. What happened with Andrea McCray? If you're just hopping on, the police cleared her name. She wasn't involved with the whole Marvon event. So yeah, but if you do want to watch the replay, just go back and when this video ends. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate that. If you could please share, spread the love, that would help. That will help me a lot. And also, you know, give a reaction or something. But this live is going to be posted on both my YouTube channel and the CHISME report page. But I just wanted to hop on solo because I honestly can't do the double comments, guys. I can't do the comments. Okay, end the video so I could go back and watch it. No, I'll end the video like in 7 minutes. Relax. 7 minutes. 7 minutes or less. I just want to chat with y'all. Andrea may be cleared, but we all know what we saw. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say there wasn't like sus things that she put on the internet, because there was. But listen, if the police are saying she's clear, then guys, she's clear. Yeah, I think they aren't married, but say you're married, so bye. Whoa, what's going on, Tanya? Starting is I try bigger with her daughter who had twins. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. So someone actually sent me that they bought a new car. I was like, what? I don't know if it was recently or like an old post. Hold on, let me get my water, y'all. drop this. How about, let me see. How about the influencer that's constantly begging for food? Makeup by A? Something, who's Makeup by A? Did Vaughn die? Oh, I can't even say that word. Shit. No, I don't know. We did not talk about that. Talked about something else. But if you missed it, please make sure to watch the replay, y'all. Tanya says she's not starting stuff. Okay, hey, no te enojes. It was just, dude, yeah, she's outrageous. That's old. If it's no, the car was a green car. I don't know what type, but I think it was a green. Danny, you have TikTok? Yes, I'm under the CHISME report. If you guys want to follow, how's the baby, Danny? The baby hasn't been born, if that's what you're asking. But so far so good. Or are you asking like my baby, my 2-year-old? My 2-year-old's good. Thank you. He's growing up so fast. That someone was calling me. Any update on Louis Castro incident? So the update, I gave it on Wednesday. He just said, I think he's taking time from social media. Let me see if there's any more updates he posted. I don't think so. I haven't seen any. Yeah, no. The only update was the one I gave you guys on Monday. Hello. No, what's going on? Nothing much. Just end of the show talk. Danny, can you talk about Posh Mama on TikTok? How she unalived her ex? Whoa. I will look into it, but no promises on that. Len has a new page. Facebook ain't gonna learn, bro. Facebook ain't gonna learn. Was May's page demonetized? I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with them. Wow. Yeah, I don't know if she is demonetized, but I know she's going live on her other page. She is shadow banned. That sucks. I'm shadow banned too. If you guys didn't know, I'm shadow banned too from my TCR page. It literally says you're like basically shadow banned for like 25 days, 24 days. Did y'all watch Molly's live yesterday? It was crazy. No, we were gonna watch it, but I decided not to. Love your show. I'm new here. Thank you, Carol. Everyone give it up for Carol. She's new here. Welcome to the family. All right, that was too loud. What is shadow? So shadow ban is basically you won't come on people's feed as much. Like you would see them once in a while. Basically, like the only way that you possibly might see them if you type their name in. And that's even if, they come up on the first on the list. Because sometimes you type their name and you have to go to like the second page or scroll all the way down to find their page. So that's what shadow ban means. I love the TCR here from Wisconsin. Shout out Wisconsin. I'm hoping to go catch a Packer game this year. So if I have any Packer fans here in the chat and you live in Wisconsin, I'll let you guys know when I'm there. But yeah, I think that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much. Next week we'll probably have the first podcast of the CHISME report. So just stay tuned. I'm saying maybe. Right? So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be good. Y'all gonna love it, and I'm gonna love it. We're starting to interview people. On this page. But yeah, once again, if you guys could do me a big favor, share the video. I don't know if there's pages where you guys talk about CHISME. I mean, share that. I'll tell people I made a new page and stuff like that. Will your podcast be on Spotify? That's a good question, Should it be on Spotify? What? I don't know. That's a good question. Or should it just be video? Because I'm specifically going to have it on Facebook and YouTube. But I don't know. Do you guys like just hearing it? or just watching it. I don't know yet. I'll think about it. Because if you guys don't know, with that, you have to pay like a monthly fee, like up to like $25 a month. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I will. So excited for your podcast. Thank you so much. They pay good too. Yeah. You have to have like a lot of people follow it to get paid, I think. But yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully it works out for next week. I will definitely update you guys. And maybe Friday, if my page doesn't get fixed by Friday, then I will be live on my YouTube channel. So make sure to follow that. It's the same thing, the CHISME Report on YouTube. Make sure to go follow that, subscribe, because I will be there on Friday if the page isn't fixed by then. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, for tuning in, for following. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Peace.